I got you dripping in Christian Dior. Whatever you want, girl, the world is yours. Fucking you good till that pussy gets soft. Loving me good, you saying I'm bored. Yeah. You know you my new boo. Pull up in that new coupe. Oh, you bad just like no. I'm loving how you move. I love the things you do. Put a spell on me, voodoo. Girl, I'm loving how you move. Oh, you know you my new boo. I got you dripping in Christian Dior. Whatever you want, girl, the world is yours. Fucking you good.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Niche, here to give you top tier advice on how to build positive relationships, making sure y'all out here playing the game right.
Yo, it's your boy Mel Love. I'm just here to give you premium insight on what to do to not get played.
And this is
Relationships Podcast.
Hey, Twin.
What's the deal? We back.
Mm-hmm.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Amazing.
Feeling good?
Yes.
Okay. You look good.
Thank you.
Yeah, fashionable. As usual.
So you know this is really everyday thing for me. Like, like,
I like it.
I
You know what I'm
appreciate
saying?
it. Yeah,
That's what's up, though. Good to see you. I ain't
But
feel like
we're-
I ain't seen you in a while.
I'm working out. I start working out again.
Twin, you told me don't act crazy for these cameras.
I've been working out again.
You ain't tell me nothing about working out. You don't work out more.
I know, but you know, some things I'll be having to I gotta start first. Like before I start I gotta get myself together before I start working out with somebody.
No, you ain't even tell me that you was starting this, getting back on this journey, because you was on it before.
Yeah.
So how long you been in the gym?
I ain't even been in the gym.
So what you doing? At home workouts?
Most of the time I'm in the gym, like basketball gym at work.
Oh, you hooping?
Hooping, calisthenics,
Okay.
you know. all that.
That's a good, any workout I feel like is a good
Yeah,
workout.
my arms are sore right now.
How long you been back?
Probably like since we started day shift. So like since the 14th.
Okay, I'm happy.
It's a bunch of us though, so it makes it like
Make it easier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold everybody accountable.
That's what's up. I didn't get to the gym today.
Yeah.
I missed it, but you know, I'm glad you back in it.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I need that from you. I like that.
Trying to look good, booty bone naked.
That's taking it too far.
All right.
You took it a little too far.
All right. That's what I do it for. I don't know what you do it for. That's what I do it for.
All right.
My health and all that stuff. That's all good. I'm trying to look good.
You trying to look good
like
at all.
Superman.
Okay. I feel you know what I mean? I definitely be in a mirror on my flexing and all that type shit. Yeah.
It feels
It
good.
look
I know
good.
it do. Because just a small transformation of my body. You feel me? I'm in the drawing like this. Like, I ain't never seen this before.
Yeah. You start noticing shit. You get excited.
Right.
No, that's motivation too.
Little
Though.
cut here. What that little cut?
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna lie. I had a long day my whole life. The other day I'm in the bathroom cupping my shit like
Yeah.
I think my butt gets big.
Hey.
You feel me? I'm like, oh man.
So you squatting it up then? That's
Squatting. I don't even know what the joint called when you kick your leg back. What's that joint called?
I forget. It's a machine though. It's definitely a machine, but you could do it without the machine.
I never used.
You could do it without a machine. Some people use ankle weights and do it too.
Yeah, I do.
forget
If
the name
anything,
of
I
it.
use resistant bands.
That works too. Yup.
Mhm.
You want it? You get your resistant bands from Amazon, all different sizes.
I got some more.
I like what you're doing, twin. I'm glad you're seeing your body transforming. That's good.
You know what? It's soda.
You like soda like that?
No, you know, being around people can definitely influence you if you don't pay attention.
For sure.
Yeah, you hear me? Like, so I never really drunk soda except for like ginger ale, if anything.
Mm-hmm.
But being around, who I have been around lately, they drink a lot of soda. There's a lot of soda in their house.
Oh
You feel
shit.
me?
Yeah.
Like, so you feel me? I have realized that, and I realized I was gaining pounds fast.
Yep.
And yeah, so I was just like,
That
what
sugar
is like, what
dangerous.
did I change? And I was like, it's the soda.
That's it. How you feel like you're eating this?
My eating has always been pretty good. Like I like healthy stuff.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Like so I never been like a junk food eater, cake, snacks. Like I gotta have like a sweet tooth that day, but it's like not excessive. Vegetables is like my favorite food. I like baked over fried.
Okay, yeah, that's
Like,
yeah.
from,
Good,
like,
clean
so-
eating.
Yeah. If anything
what's
I
up.
have struggled with is pasta
That's
Like
smart.
I'm a like
Pasta and rice.
yeah, pasta and rice is like yeah.
I ain't never giving that up. I
Like
don't give a
so
fuck
I
what
have to
spoon.
go harder, go harder in the gym that day.
I ain't never giving that up.
But yeah,
So you've been so you around people who drinking soda and they how and they got you purchasing soda on your own, or you just with them so
no,
much?
lately
and you
I've been
just,
purchasing soda.
what kind?
Tahitian Treat.
That's that shit though. Tahitian Treat is that shit. You
Tahitian
heard?
Treat got me in a chokehold. So now I like limiting myself to like 2 sodas a week.
So you got to be on some discipline. Like, I'm
Yeah,
not
you
fucking
got
with-
yeah, you can't
Yeah.
because the soda get a hold of me, bro.
Soda game is real.
It put pounds on me fast.
It got nicotine in it.
Something.
It got to. Something in the air. For sure.
If you
'Cause
ask me, it's crack.
what? Tahitian Treat
Wake
is
up in the
definitely
middle
my
of the
shit.
night.
Damn, middle of the night?
Cause I got an apartment. You feel me? Like so I ain't gotta do no stairs. I'm right to the refrigerator with it.
Middle of the night,
Middle of the
soda,
night.
no water, wake up thirsty, you say Tahitian.
Yeah. I mean I drink water too. Because
No, I'm
it's
sure.
crazy because I have grown like in the last month or two, I have realized like my like of water.
I love it.
Like even me, like I like water.
You understand the refreshingness of it.
I don't know what it is yet. I haven't put my finger on what
No?
it is yet. But I know my relationship with water have changed. It have changed. Like I be wanting water. Like even
Yeah, yeah.
like I don't don't get me wrong, like I do drink my soda, but for like the majority, I be wanting water.
That's good.
Like
You good then. I mean, you could a little soda now and then ain't gonna hurt.
yeah, that's
but,
what I'm saying. It
you know
ain't.
what I
I'm
mean?
like, plus I'm not going to let it because I can't get fat. I'm too short.
You definitely can put the pounds on.
I'm too
twin.
short.
You like what, 5 or some change?
I'm like 5'1".
Oh, you 5 and just a change, like
yeah,
1 point.
yeah, I can't,
Okay.
bro. Like 160, 170, bro. I start looking like some type of Oompa Loompa. Like, I
Yeah,
ain't
you
got
can't have
time.
that for sure. Yeah, we gotta keep that out.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
but let's.
That was a little segment we just
Yeah.
had, a little health jig. But our topic for this episode, we talking having friends, right, of the opposite sex
Mhm.
while in a relationship. We're gonna talk about how we feel about it, right? Of course, and our own experiences if we had, and some of the feedback that I've been getting
Mhm.
from it. You know, we put these things up on social media. So I think it's gonna be interesting.
I think for just a second for me, before I even start talking about the topic, I just wanted to take a second just to say thank you, for the level of support that we have been getting on the channel and the feedback that we have been getting, on the podcast is definitely, don't go unnoticed. And of course, you know, moving forward with a platform like this, support is detrimental.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely, I just wanted to say thank you to you guys who have been tuning in, who have been, you know, contacting me, asking to be on the podcast and asking what's the next topics, and you know, just giving us that level of push, you know, that we definitely need to continue. So thank you guys for the support.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you. That's from both of us. Definitely been experiencing a lot of upward motion, like a lot of support. People that we don't know, people that we do know.
Indeed.
For sure. Appreciate everything.
But yes, pertaining to the topic, having friends of the opposite sex while in a relationship, it's crazy because we talk about a lot. I actually never experienced like having any type of like issue. I guess probably my issue would be more so of having someone of the same sex that they'll be worried about. I don't know because I don't.
Well, I mean, you dealt with men and women.
I
right?
did, but
And
I
you haven't-
even with I never dealt with that per se, like being in a relationship and my partner having an issue with it.
Mhm.
Now, if we're talking about having, you know, a male best friend or a female best friend and crossing that line, I've done that.
You crossed that line, but it was no like, it was nothing it wasn't like a boundary though, if in a sense, like as far as like was you like you wasn't in a relationship, he was in a relationship.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. What? No, neither
Right.
one of us was in a relationship, but it was a boundary that was crossed because we was friends for a substantial amount of time before we crossed that line,
How
and
long?
then like over 10 years.
Hmm.
Um, and the way that it happened, it wasn't something that gradually happened. It, I feel like our friendship got tarnished all in one night.
Because of that one experimental night.
Yeah.
It was
And
one
it-
time.
No.
Oh, so y'all double back, double dip.
Yeah, and it was kind of more so like, I'm not gonna say I was like pressured or anything like that. Of course, I had a choice in it, but my feelings was more so pulling back from it because I wanted my friendship back, and it's like once you cross that line, there's no turning back from it.
Well,
And it was like every time like we'll link up, it was for that and not to be friends anymore.
on his end,
Yeah.
so he just it was like a lack of self discipline for him, maybe, or maybe
Yeah.
he always
Well,
wanted you.
I don't know because
you know
we
what I mean?
never like.
And he couldn't fight that feeling of like once he was able to experience that with you.
Mhm.
Now it's
Because
like,
when we met each other, it wasn't on, oh, let's be friends. But we never, I was like, okay, like you meet a girl and you hollering at her, like to pursue her.
Mhm.
But on the phone, like, you feel me? Like, y'all got more of a bonding friend relationship than y'all ever had as, being intimate.
right.
Like, we never had the opportunity to even be intimate within them 10 years because of the bond that we had was more of a friendship.
It was strictly platonic.
Yeah.
So y'all wasn't spending like was y'all spending time
a
together?
lot of time, every day.
So what made y'all feel like y'all wanted to cross that line?
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't what made us feel. It all happened in one night. Like,
Was y'all drunk or something?
No, we went out of town, right? Went out of town, and it's not even the first time that us going out of town together.
Mm.
We went out of town. We asked for double bed. We did not get a double bed
Because of the hotel didn't have it.
because the hotel did not have
Okay.
it. So we had to share a bed for the first time, and that's how it happened.
No intoxication.
No intoxication.
All right, so both of y'all wanted it before, because
Maybe
single
no.
bed.
No,
They
I'm
still
not
got
gonna
the
say
couch.
that. I'm not gonna say that I wanted it. Maybe I wanted sex at
Okay.
the time.
He was horny.
Yeah, but
Oh.
it wasn't like, you feel me? Not necessarily from him. He was just available.
At the moment.
Yeah.
Okay. And you feel, but over the course of time after that, you feel like it was clearly different for him. It like he wanted sex, but he probably also wanted it from you, or you think that his feelings
I think it's feelings
changed
got
for you
involved.
after that?
Yeah, I think so. Or maybe the feelings.
Like he started liking you
Or
as
maybe-
that. Like
yeah.
he was getting possessive.
Yeah, like he wanted to pursue whatever it is that we were doing.
You think it was a relationship, or he just wanted the sex from you?
I don't know because we never talked about it.
Oh,
His actions showed that he wanted a relationship or situationship or something, like he wanted to pursue something more intimate.
y'all still friends to this day?
Yes.
And y'all still haven't talked about that? Somebody like you,
'Cause
I would
we're-
expect
'cause we're
to
not-
have that
we're not
uncomfortable
friends on that
conversation
level
with him
anymore.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Like, I don't. We used to be together like every day. Like, Scoop me come pick up, go do different stuff, the mall shopping. And he always was a young guy who always had his finances together.
Mhm.
Like, so we did a lot of stuff.
Right.
Like, you feel me? Like, I experienced a lot of things with him. And we grown. Like, you feel me? Like, even friends, friends girls, like, you feel me, that I never like pursued on that level. Like, we don't talk every day. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
so but when I see him and when my phone rings, it's always love. Like, you feel me? It's not that anymore. I can honestly say. But I also haven't been in that environment for him to make it that either.
I think as an adult now, right, for both of y'all, right, I don't think you have to be the tightest of friends to still go back and have that conversation to learn
I don't think
from
it's
it. Like, you know what I
necessary.
mean? No, because I mean, because it's like it could be interesting because you could he might clearly he could be a different person now because y'all both have grown, and you could probably understand what he was thinking and at that time going through that process to understand it now better. Not for the sake of the friendship, just for the sake of you to just know.
I
Because
don't care.
oh, all right, fuck it. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
don't.
it happened.
Yeah,
It is what it
haven't.
was.
I'm not even her anymore.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
You know what I mean? So it's just like,
you would never touch him again.
no.
Would you ever touch another man again?
You mean
Yeah,
touch him?
man. You know
Have
what I just
sex
said?
with
Yeah,
him? No.
not him per se. I'm just saying a male.
No.
Oh, all right, so fuck it then.
That's what I'm saying. I don't
You
care.
done with niggas anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore
So all right,
to
so
have
now
that conversation because I feel like the weirdness is gone.
what you mean
Like that awkward.
of that
Yeah,
with him?
in that situation, the elephant in the room, like, it's not there. Like, when we spend time with each other, like he had pulled up on me, what I'm saying? We have hung out, we had went to lunch and stuff like that after that happened. Like it was a long time that we didn't.
And those were awkward moments for you.
I mean, like in the first beginning, like, all right, because we had sex with each other. We was continuing to have sex with each other. I decided to break it off. I didn't see him for a while. Then when I would see him, like, it would kind of be awkward because it's like he is still trying to pursue that, you know what I'm saying? Like then I didn't see him for years. Like I'm talking probably about like 5-7 years like that. And then when we seen each other again, he was new and I was new. And the elephant was no longer weird. Like so it's like I don't even want to bring the conversation up anymore. Like when neither one of us is in that space.
I feel
Like
you.
he has a child now. He has a wife. Like you feel me? Like he's not even that man anymore.
Right.
Right,
I mean, he was single,
right. It's like that's what I'm
so it
saying.
ain't like he did nothing wrong.
No, he didn't do
You know
anything
what I mean?
wrong. It's just that I wish that we would have never crossed those lines.
Right, because you think y'all still would be like tighter than what y'all are
Yeah,
now.
we'll be. Yes, indeed. We would never have that gap, and also I believe that we would have did a lot of business together as well. Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, so in your instance, right, pertaining with you, you definitely can still be relatable to our topic because you suppose you get into a relationship, that's something that you would disclose to your partner,
Mhm.
right? And that might be something that you would have to have a whole conversation about to help your partner feel better about trusting you with the opposite sex of friends because of what you may have did, even though you were single at the time, you still crossed the border of
No, I think
dealing with a friend. You get what I'm saying?
yeah, I think that that conversation would definitely be had with my partner personally because he'll be at my wedding.
Oh, you would invite the guy to your wedding.
That's my friend.
Oh, all right. So y'all tight. Y'all just not that tight. So he could be at the wedding. He just not in the wedding.
Yeah, like
Like one of them. That's still a friend. That's good.
yeah,
friend.
like he is a good friend of mine. Like I think that is a conversation, or I say an invisible conversation. Like we both understand that was a mistake.
So it don't have to be talked about. I get
That's
it.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying. It don't have to be
That's
talked
stuff
about.
that yeah. I
Like
get it.
like who I am to him now and who he is to me now, we're fine.
It's just you would just have to explain that to your partner.
I would just tell my
But I don't see it shouldn't be an issue.
I don't think so.
With
It's
the
just if you
honesty.
trust me, you trust me.
Right.
Like so, it's just like
And that goes full circle with everything we talk about. If you're dealing with somebody and whether they experience what you experience or they coming in with friends already, like in my case, if you trust the person, you trusting them. Like if you feel like that's something you can't do, don't even put yourself through that.
mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because in my case, right, I'm already coming from like my whole upbringing as a childhood was girls and boys. Like we hung, like it was all the, like we hung with the girls too.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we did. Like we was friends. We all was friends. Like you know what I'm
Right.
saying. We was playing with the girl. Like they jump rope, we hitting them.
Mm-hmm.
So as we grow up as teenagers and now adults, and we from the same neighborhood, we all still locked in,
Mm-hmm.
and we all each other parties. I'm godfather to a few. Like you know what I'm saying. So it's like this is my friend, and this was before you. I'm not
Mhm.
getting ready to leave my childhood friends alone. Who I know they mom look at me as a son, and
Right.
you know what I mean. So those things goes by trust, but it definitely can get sticky.
I think that it's very unfair, and I see it a lot. That in relationships, like you'll meet somebody and then they expect you to like cut your whole world off.
Oh yeah,
You know, like I've been friends with this girl for 30 years,
yeah,
but just because you don't trust her,
right,
she wants you. Like, what do you?
yeah.
She
You
could have
asking.
had me 30 years ago.
Right.
like,
If
like,
you wanted to,
like if she wanted, like, what are you talking about?
exactly.
But I also believe that it's very important to understand what a relationship generates from. And what I mean by that is like, okay, you got this best friend, but this best friend is really somebody that you friend zoned.
Like you was pursuing, and then
Or they was
like no.
pursuing you, like, or however it go,
Mm-hmm.
they got friend zoned. They really still like you, but you not gonna let them.
You ain't letting it go there.
Yeah, you ain't letting it go there. So that's my best friend. I can tell her everything. Well, I can tell him anything.
Is
Or
that
it could be somebody that you used to deal with and it ain't work out. Then y'all, oh, that's twin, that's my friend, or whatever.
yeah? Now
Like, you
that's
know,
a
like,
stretch.
like you got
Now
so
that's
that
playing with
so
fire.
yeah, so I think it's very important to understand where the relationship generates from. Um
I agree.
I also think that it is possible to have a healthy relationship with someone of the opposite sex. Like have a friendship with them. And,
Mhm.
while you're in a relationship, if everybody understands and respects each other's, relationship.
Absolutely.
Like
Absolutely.
like we were speaking earlier, and I said I'm not calling you at 4 in the morning,
Yeah. Right.
and you like you can, I won't.
Yeah.
You
Because
feel me? Like
and I said you can because we're really friends.
we are,
And
but I respect.
it- right.
You,
But
you feel
if
me?
you calling me at 4 in the morning, I know it's a dire emergency.
Yeah.
And so Nay would know that.
Exactly. You feel me?
And
like
she wouldn't even
she not even going.
exactly.
You feel
know
me?
what I
She
mean?
not even gonna be like, why she call you?
Exactly. Because it
I
never
feel like
happened.
it's what's wrong with Niche. You feel me? Like you feel me? Like
Exactly.
like so.
But like you said, those the friendships that's based off of situations and prior engagements and all that. That's when you playing with fire. Because all right, so what I
Childish.
wanted to ask you too. Do you disclose to your partner somebody that you friends with already, right? Y'all been friends.
Mhm.
And say y'all been friends 15 years. This person make a move on you.
Mm.
And you like, no, where this coming from? I'm cool. Da, da, da. We gonna like, don't do that. You gonna mess up this friendship.
Right.
Does that make it awkward? And do you disclose that to your partner? Cause now it's juicy. Cause now it's gonna have this thought in your head like, damn, this person really like me.
I
How
don't
long
think
have you been liking me? Or
if I'm going to continue to try to be friends with this person, see, the way I look at certain things, and a lot of people be like, no, that's lying or whatever. Like, no, I give my partner and myself an opportunity to check a situation. I don't think that you gotta run back and tell your partner every little thing that happens if you check the situation. Like,
okay,
so, like, you feel me? Like,
I like how you
you
put
feel
it
me? Like,
together. That
I'm
was
like, at the end of the day, I'm still grown.
let me handle my
Yeah, like
yeah.
I checked it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna run back and tell you because now that's gonna put if I still want to continue to have a friendship with this person, it's gonna give you an opportunity to have a perspective of this person.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's too much tension.
Yeah.
When I checked it already.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's a difference where you continue to do little flirtatious things and you're not respecting my relationship. I gotta cut you off. Now I'm gonna have that conversation with my partner why I had to cut you off.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
But I'm not about to bring unnecessary tension into a situation when it don't have to be when I already checked it.
Mm-hmm. And that's what you just said is exactly how I move. For me and with my wife, right? So I'm never being like this. You can't have no friends, like right? Because in Nate's instance, right? She didn't come into this relationship with a bunch of male friends. I came into the relationship with a bunch of female friends because, like I just told you, right? My upbringing, we a big neighborhood. You feel me? And so, for me, I'm not insecure about nothing and none of that. I don't overdo it. I'm going to give you the respect of you being an adult first. So a nigga trying to come at you and all, I'm expecting that. It's 2025. They gonna shoot their shot, whatever. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at you getting compliments. I'm not mad at you getting the likes, the heart, or none of that. It's about how you react to these things in these situations. So I always get that leeway. And I'm comfortable. It puts me at ease.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm big on that. I struggled. I can say I struggled in a little bit with her getting new male friends and stuff like that because I'm like, we grown. Like, how many times?
Right. Right.
But I understand we work a lot.
Yeah.
This is a generation where like both parties work a lot, and
you spend majority of your time at work.
So you having a friend at work, I can understand it. And I can respect it because it happens. Which means when you're around somebody so much, y'all only gonna you damn near have to talk.
Right.
Right. So I gotta respect that. That was something that early on that it was bothering me, but now it wouldn't bother me because I trust her so much. You know what I mean? It's not a thought that crossed my mind.
Right.
So I think that's like a healthy thing too. But
I think my issue with that is like the whole like work friend.
I can't hear you. Tony, what you say?
Like the whole work friend.
I've seen those go sour.
I know me.
I've seen it get crazy.
You feel me? Like, I know me. I'm very flirtatious. I would flirt with your grandmother. I'm dead serious. If she's going to flirt back, I would flirt with her all day. Like, I'm very flirtatious. Do you consider that cheating?
Flirting?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I don't think flirting is cheating.
My flirting could get out of hand.
Nah,
The
there's levels
things I
to it.
say,
It's,
like I'm not gonna act like if I'm in a like I always say if I'm committed, I'm committed. Nobody's twisting my arm to be in a relationship. But I do have an issue with flirting.
like you're bad. Like you have a problem.
I have a problem.
You flirt. You see something, you gonna flirt.
It don't even be like I said. I would flirt
You
with
might
your
not even like the
grandma.
person.
I don't even have to like her.
That's a person.
Like her,
that's a personality
him,
though.
anything. Like you feel me? I'm flirting.
I don't think that's cheating though.
Okay.
I think
Because like the work. That's why I say that because of like the work friend. Like I know things I say.
see, it's about comfort, right? And understanding who you are and where you stand at in your relationship.
Right. And
Basically,
trust.
like understanding how important you are and how you carry it for your relationship. Because your partner gonna know that too. Because for sure, a man at a job, see an attractive woman, and he might even know that she's married
Right.
and don't want no parts. He's still gonna try. You know how niggas be like, you got
Every
I'm
day.
married. Oh, can you have friends? You know
Every day.
You know how it go.
He gonna try every day.
He gonna try every day. He might buy lunch. He might buy
Every day.
breakfast, and that lunch and that breakfast that's being bought by him is not gonna be told to me.
No.
It's okay. I'm okay with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I trust you enough to.
That he
You ain't gonna take it too far.
right.
Don't be
Mhm.
disrespectful, because then that's when I'm gonna find out about it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? It's gonna go somewhere else. But each his own. Because some men can't handle that though.
Cause I'm gonna flirt. Like if I know she married, I'll flirt.
Flirting not cheating. Not and because I have a flirty personality as well. Right? All my life. And I was told that I'm real like it's just having like charisma. Like it's just how you are, how you talk to people. I'm very likable, and I'm a very approachable person sometimes. Right?
I think it's my way with words.
Huh?
I have a good way with words.
Yeah, me too.
Like so.
Yeah, that's what it is. And
Mm.
then, it gets troublesome for me because I might not be flirting sometimes, but the way I speak,
Mm-hmm.
some women like that. Some women like men that hold eye contact when they talk or
Right.
speak clearly to them,
Mhm.
and then but also like I'm speaking loud and clear, but I got like a gentle moment when I'm dealing with women in general because that's just me. I just respect women. I was raised by women, so my mannerism is different. You know what I mean? So a lot of women get attracted to that too. And that's
No,
not
I
even
get-
flirting, but they mistake it for flirting sometimes.
Yeah.
It gets tricky,
Mm-hmm.
but you got to know how to handle it.
Oh, I know how.
No, you just don't give a fuck. That's just
No.
that's just how you.
I'm single. I don't give a fuck about a lot.
Because all right, so what if you flirt and then you don't like this person, but that person flirt back,
No,
and now,
it's gonna be a flirting battle.
but they, but then that could
And
be
then
you
they
playing with their feelings.
and then they be like they'll do something like this, and I'll be like, no,
That's crazy. That's embarrassment. You just straight embarrass them like that after you started it.
I never said I
That's because so many people don't understand. Flirting should be something that it's okay. Like it's like a greeting. You can greet and flirt. No, is it like, all right, listen, because listen, you can say, all right, how you doing today? You look great. You look great.
That's just
Your
giving
hair look beautiful.
Mm.
That can be mistaken as flirting, but it also can be flirting, depending on how you looking when you saying it, the tone of that you saying it in. But that don't mean I want you. I'm just greeting
Most of the
you.
people that I flirt with, I don't want. The people that I want, I can't even speak.
You can't even speak.
I just look.
What you mean?
I'm dead serious. Like it's
You
weird.
the most outspoken
It's
person
crazy.
I know.
It's crazy.
What you talking about?
I'm dead serious. It's crazy. Like if I find a girl attractive, you don't know because I'll be quiet. I'll be on mute.
Oh, that's nice to know.
Shy as a church mouse.
That's crazy. All right, now you're gonna be paying attention when we in public settings and shit.
Like
Because now I
shy.
ain't never know that.
Analyzing her.
Okay.
Like
So you will flirt knowing that with the society today, a lot of people don't be understanding. They gonna mistake flirting for like they gonna think you shooting your shot.
I don't care.
You know what I mean?
I care what they think.
You flirting for you.
It's my own pleasure.
It's for you.
It's my own thing. I don't know what it is. I just like to do it. I got a way with words, and I like to see if I can woo people. Superwoman off her feet.
For no reason.
No reason.
And just keep it pushing.
Keep it pushing.
That's like walking past, giving out a rose and just disappearing. Just have a mind wondering.
Yeah, I love to keep their mind wondering. That's like a superpower of mine. Very mysterious.
So the only issue that I've seen, right, or that based on like experience, because I've witnessed couples go through these things, right, and I've heard because people talk to us. That's how we our own. Don't make me get into it. So, but what I was gonna say was the men don't. A lot of men can't handle their women being flirted with. And for me, I think it's a lot of different things that it could come from, like other than like insecurity, of course.
So
men not understanding fully of like flirting and dating, like because so many men think that if you flirt with their women, you want them. But like you said, how you just said, well, you could flirt with no purpose. Same with me, right? But just because I may be more attractive than the men that has been flirting with you, now you taking me serious, or what I'm like. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, and I understand what you're saying, but I'm just trying to. Do you think that it plays a big role, like in insecurity, when it comes to, like, a girl having a male friend? Is that like that's definitely insecurity?
For sure. And it could get tricky too. That's why you really gotta know your partner.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that plays a major part too. So many people rush to deal with people and then don't fully know who they are.
Mm-hmm.
And when it comes to it, and they witness that first interaction with another man that's like outside of family,
Mm-hmm.
the man can't handle it, and they might not have a full understanding of who she is, because she might, like a man might greet her and compliment her, and you might be like, y'all might be in the store. You over there looking at hats, she over there looking at bags or something, and a man walk up and don't know that y'all together, compliment her, greet her. You look beautiful today. Oh my God, you so amazing. And she say, thank you, I appreciate it. Ooh, and the man come over blacking out. What the fuck you get what I'm saying?
Right.
What's that? I think that's lack of understanding. I think
I think that's just not knowing. That's just not being, secure with yourself. Like,
majority, right? Yeah.
yeah.
I think but that's that's the most that I see from it. I always see the most from it. And when it's the other way around, as far as the women who get insecure about it, it gets bad.
As far as,
Like in the house.
mm,
Like who the fuck was that? Or
I don't. I think it's more so very spoke about for more women that have like issues with their man having a female friend, or like, you feel me, like, I think guys, they won't talk about it. They'll talk about it in the house.
what you mean?
Like guys don't go out to they male friends and be like, yo man, this nigga Mark, man, he always the fuck around, bro. That's her best friend, man. Like, I'm tired of this nigga. Like, you don't talk, like, you feel me? Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's more so you'll say that to her. Like, you feel
That's
me?
a
Like,
pride thing.
you'll say that to her, like, what's up with this nigga? Like, I don't know, this nigga might want you, like, bro. I don't really, like, you feel me? You'll say that to her. You're not gonna say that outside. But a girl scream that shit loud, like, no, who the fuck is this bitch? Like, I don't can trust that bitch. Like, everybody gonna know about her. Your best friend.
That's the pride thing that the man going through. A man is never going to tell other men that his woman got other male friends.
But why?
Huh?
Why?
Because as a man, when you had the woman is like our prized possession. Your woman is, for me, how we look at it is like wife, right? Your wife is top tier.
Mm-hmm.
And when you have a wife, she should be untouchable, unreachable. Like that's how we think about it. Like you on that pedestal. If you my wife, you on that pedestal. So the moment that it gets out that you are reachable or you're this accessible person and all that, your prized possession value goes down.
As a friend? So you don't want
Even
another man provide anything that she needs besides you?
In most cases. Cause it's like, what else? It's like, all right, it's weird. Like I said, I don't mind the friend thing as long as the boundaries are respected and all that. Like conversations can be held, whatever. You know
So
what I mean?
let me ask you a question. Your wife got a best friend, SML. She break down, she call him to fix the tire before she call you. Is that an issue?
Yes. Fuck is you doing? Fuck is you mean? What? If the only man you call before your husband to fix a tire or anything going on better be your fucking dad. Because
I'm just trying to figure out because if you comfortable with, you feel me? If you comfortable with the friendship, be comfortable with the friendship. Because if it was a girl that she was calling to come fix her tire,
that wouldn't even make sense. It don't make sense. Why would you call a girl to come fix your tire?
and maybe she a mechanic, maybe she might know how to fix
Then
the
that
tire.
would make sense. If the nigga was a mechanic, did you throw that in there?
That's still her best friend, regardless.
No, you call your husband first. Now, if we talking not married, I don't know. I've been married a long time. I don't know. So when
I don't see an issue. I don't see that being an issue.
you
for
gotta
me.
call your partner first with
I-
any situation that's
see-
happening. Your car break down, you gotta call. You gonna call your partner first. I'm not calling.
A best friend is
Now, if you on the phone with him already and the car breakdown, that's understandable.
a best friend plays a huge role in your life.
Yeah.
Regardless, male, female, whatever. If you consider someone to be your best friend, they hold a lot of weight in your life.
Not as much as a husband.
Not as much as a husband. Might not be as much of a husband, but I don't see the issue of me calling my best friend like, yo, my time out.
Let me say this.
Just broke down.
If your girl, my camera on, if your girl, your wife, or anybody is in a car and they get a flat tire and she call that other nigga first to come fix this problem, you haven't been doing what you supposed to been doing as a man.
I don't look at it like
Because when you carry it as a man and you handling business like how you supposed to and you up on this shit, you're the first person she calling because she know my husband gonna handle the situation.
But what if the best friend isn't a mechanic, but he might know more about cars than you?
I don't know shit about cars. And she still
So why
gonna
am
call
I
me.
calling you? I can
'Cause-
call my best friend.
No, because I'm gonna handle it. I don't gotta know nothing about cars
That's
to get it handled.
pride.
That ain't pride.
That's pride.
You call no, it ain't even about the friend calling. It could be any call me first because
But we're not talking about no dad, and we
talking about the
talking about
friend.
we talking about a friend.
yeah,
I
call
don't
me.
feel like that's an issue. If my best friend know more about cars than my husband, I'm not wasting my time calling my husband. I'm gonna call my best friend first.
Your
and I'll
best friend
call-
gonna do the same thing that the husband gonna do because what's gonna happen with a flat tire? It's only a few things that can happen.
Or a flat tire, anything with like you feel me? It could be anything. It don't even have to be a car. It could be construction. It could be
Well,
anything
no, we
that
gotta-
they
we
feel
gotta-
as though that they want their level or opinion on. Why can't they get their opinion before they get
I'm
from
never
them before
calling. I have a girl best friend. I'm never calling her before I call my wife for anything.
even if she know more than your wife?
I'm not calling her first because then it's gonna turn into why you didn't tell me already. Like why I didn't already.
Because you didn't know.
No, it ain't a nah. I ain't. That's an argument.
That's like you gotta
You
be
tripping.
you gotta be able to trust me.
If
Like you feel me?
I do trust you.
Like if I'm telling you, all right, listen, I need to call. I got a girl best friend, you know, and she do lashes, you know, or something like that, like or she do nails or whatever like that. I needed to know an answer about nails, so I got to take the time to call my wife and say, hey, I got to call such and such because I need to know something about nails.
About
Like,
nails?
or whatever, like something, whatever, like you feel me? It might
My
be,
best
it might
friend-
be, it might be a feminine thing, or it might be a masculine thing, or like I'm just gonna use you for an example. It might be something feminine, like you be like, let's just say your best friend do nails. You know what I'm saying? You got a question about cuticles or something like that.
Calling my wife.
Not about to waste my time to call my wife when I know I can call my best friend and say, yo, what's this, and get the answer.
That's cool. Those are two different situations because I can see that, right? I can see me calling my best friend for something that's so minor. We talking about nails. I don't even gotta. That's not even nothing that I gotta talk to my wife about that. We talk. You said broke down, car flat. That's major. That's two different things. That
I'm
hold two
just
different
trying-
weights.
I'm
So
just saying, like I just
me
don't think
calling
that.
to figure out about nails and all that, and my best friend do nails. Yeah, I'm gonna call her because, and I don't even gotta. I don't call my
But
wife to
that's
be
the
like,
same thing what I just
No,
said.
no,
like
no.
you gotta
you
if
just
your
said
wife
the car broke down with a flat
but I
tire.
said, all right, if your car broke down, right?
Mhm.
Or if you got an issue with your car and your wife best friend know more about cars than you, what is the issue with her calling him first to get the answer about the car?
Cause I gotta handle it anyway.
No, that's pride.
No, it ain't. Because anything
They-
that gotta get done on this car gotta get paid for.
That's pride, bro.
It
Like,
gotta
it's
get paid
pride.
for. So
Like,
what's gonna happen?
If she want,
if she break
if
down,
she want
the
an
car-
answer,
it could be
that's
a
what I'm
flat
saying.
tire. The only answer is payment.
It might not be a payment.
Why
It
not?
might be something that he could make like, oh no, best, go out, lift the hood up. You see that little knob right there? Twist that, best. Go try to start it right now. It start up. No, it was chill. I got you.
That's a good point. But You still gotta call your husband first.
No, she don't.
You do.
You requiring that.
No, that's
That's just-
mandatory in
No,
any
it's not.
relationship.
It's not mandatory for
You're
me.
gonna be single forever if you think those are the rules.
That's not
if you
mandatory
think-
for me on both sides. I wouldn't care if she called if she got broke down and she called me after the situation like, babe, why the hell I got broke down on 76? I had to call such and such and he told me how to fix the problem. You good? If something else gotta get fixed? Did he tell you what kind of parts to get? Oh, all right. You on your way home? Okay.
You're not a man, so you don't understand.
It could be something feminine. It could be something.
No, I'm talking about it's just something that's in men.
That's what I just
We
said.
have
It's
to-
your pride and
No,
ego.
that's not even pride. We are providers. That is a part of providing. So when you are in need, you contact us when we don't know, so we can figure this shit out to provide this help. And if I can't figure it out, now we go to the second option. I don't have to know jack shit about cars, and you called me and said it broke down. My first concern is you okay? I need to know that first. I need to be the first person to know that you okay. The second thing we gonna do is figure this shit out, because now I need to know if I need to be on my way to you or if I need to be sending somebody to you.
So if you so you'll be livid if you get to the if your wife broke down and you get there and her best friend is there before you.
No, because I'm already know, because she gonna let me know first. I'm probably the one that gave her the go to call the best friend because he know more about cars. I'm already know. He a mechanic, he get there before me. I'm at work. Call him, he know. But you all right? Cool. Now I figure this shit out by the time I
So
get
you'll
there.
be mad if she called you and say, yeah, I had to call such and such. You gonna say, why you ain't called me?
Yeah. I need to know first. This is my wife. Like, when you have a wife, I just told you how we look at our wives.
No,
Like,
I understand
a
that.
man that really,
But I also know how the weight that I hold that holds with my friends.
yeah, my weight.
Like, you feel me? Like,
if I call
it's
you
just
my
like-
friend, you my friend.
like, you my
but you're not
friend,
coming
like-
before my wife.
But it's not coming before if you're getting advice or you're getting
I
knowledge
need
from
all that
somebody.
from her first.
Like, you feel me?
That's the whole thing. I'm talking to her first about everything. I could be on my deathbed or whatever. I want to talk to her first before my mom and all that, because this is the person who takes care of me. If I feel like I'm about to die, call my wife. Then call my kids and my mom. I want to talk to my wife first because she's going to have these affairs in order for me. That's the major rule of it. All the way down to the minor shit. The minor shit is like, all right, we could probably get around it, like you said earlier, with the whole, what you say? When you was like,
He tell you how to fix something.
no, all right.
What's wrong?
He was saying, what was it? It was the name.
Oh, the nail
Oh
shit.
no.
All right.
It was the he was talking about when I said, like, she'll call and you tell her, oh, lift the hood up, best.
No.
And just that.
But she was talking about the nails.
Yeah.
That was the minor part.
Oh, all right. But yeah, I don't. It just is. I
That
don't
minor
know.
shit, that's different. Because Nate, I would probably still call Nate first though.
I'm
'Cause
not tripping over
The
nothing
first
like
thing
that.
is like she a girl, all right. She don't really get her nails done. She get them done, but like all the paint and shit.
all the
that,
extra.
we
yeah.
Muslim, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna call her first because she know.
Mm.
And then if it comes to some design and all that, I got called her. I got called her best because she the.
Right, she was that. But I don't know. For me personally, that doesn't. I don't care.
That's a great space. But
Mhm.
you know what it is though. It's just because you're a woman, I'm a man.
Right. So
And
yeah. So it's like I
We
don't.
are
I don't.
just-
I don't
it's-
care
it's
about
just-
stuff like
it's
that.
different understandings with
Because
that.
I know the weight that my best friend holds. So if you look at it the same way that I look at it, you depend on your best friend a lot, emotionally, mentally. You know what I'm saying? Like my best friend hold a lot of weight. You know what I'm saying? I can pour into him. You feel me? And he can give me advice, and some things honestly I talk about to him that I might not talk about to the people that I'm intimate with.
Well,
Like,
have you ever been married?
no, I never been married.
Well, then we can circle back on this when you get married.
Maybe can,
I know
but
for sure that's going to change
can be. It
because
can,
everything you just said with your best friend is awesome. right? And that's a great relationship to have. But all of that switches, and not saying that you're not going to continue to talk about these things with your best friend, but you're going to disclose all that with your wife first,
Can't
because
be.
that's that when you like it, I guess it comes with marriage, and it also comes with the history that you got with the person that you intimate with as well,
Right, I'm about to
because
say
that person is supposed to be your best friend.
I mean, everybody that's married doesn't feel safe to confine in certain things with they
When they
it's-
shouldn't be married,
You feel
then,
me?
in
So
my
it's
opinion.
certain things that people don't want to talk about with they significant other.
You shouldn't be married then,
Mm.
because if this person you're married with, 9 times out of 10 y'all have life changing goals, and y'all been through life changing events together, and like I'm talking like y'all life insurance policies on it, y'all more home loans, 30-year mortgages on it together.
Right.
This major shit that you're
Yeah.
not just doing with anybody. So it's like that's something you can't really. That's why that person is first. So if you got all of these arranged with that person, y'all should be able to talk about everything.
Y'all should be able to talk about everything, but you might not have, you might feel compatible in every area with your wife or your husband, but they don't have that emotional attachment that you need them to have a conversation about something. You feel me? Or y'all might have been raised two different ways. So when you express to them about something that you want in your childhood, they can listen, and they can show only a level of compassion because they didn't go through that. You feel me? Like, so it's like, okay, I don't talk about my childhood traumas with my wife because she really can't understand. She can sympathize, but she can't understand. So that's not something that we do. You know what I'm saying? I can go to her to talk about it, but I don't like to go to her to talk about it. You know what I mean? I like to talk about this with someone who has been through the same issues with me, who have been raised the same way that I was raised. I can get a better output than I get from when I talk to my wife. Not saying that I don't. It might not even be an issue. Like, you feel me? Like, it might not have to be an issue that I don't talk about this with my wife. It's just that's something that we don't do, and that works for us. You know what I mean? I don't think that it makes you, oh, we shouldn't be married just because I don't talk about everything with my wife. That I don't think that determines like the love or compatibility. It just certain things work for certain people.
I think that you still talk about these things, even knowing that you're not gonna get the response that you want. I think you still talk about it, right? And then you still have the option to go to that friend that you have that you know gonna be more relatable about it. You still want to talk about it with your partner, your wife or husband first, because that's your wife or your husband. And if you feel like you not getting what you getting from them, that you're getting from an outside source, which is a friend, that's a conversation that needs to be had amongst that marriage. Because even though that person isn't as relatable to you, you still have to go to them first. I think that's just marriage, right? And I'm just speaking on marriage. So everybody not married, but they deal with people. So maybe that changes. You know what I mean? Maybe you can be comfortable with just not disclosing anything to your partner that you're not married to and just going straight to a friend and talking about it, versus to being in a marriage and not talking to your wife or your husband about anything it's particular, but you're going to somebody else, and it could be your best friend of 30 years and talking about it. Because if these things ever come out, your wife might feel embarrassed or less of a wife if she find out that y'all have been talking about things that she have no knowledge of. You know what I'm saying? It might put her in a different place. Like, well, damn, I didn't even know that you was feeling this way. And then that's when the problems come out. Well, you don't really give me the feeling that you care about it anyway, or that's why I don't come to you. And now that's an argument, because why you ain't coming to me? You know what I mean? Now y'all need therapy.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So to save all of that, talk to her anyway. But
Right,
then
that's what I was
also
gonna
gotta-
say, but like when you got finished, but it all has to start from there. You feel me? How you gonna know they don't give you what you need out of something unless you brought it to them and
Already.
already.
Mm.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you bringing it to them already, like you know what I'm saying, like and they're not giving you what you need, but you can get what you need from one of your friends. I don't see nothing wrong with that.
No,
You feel me?
it's
I don't
not
see,
nothing wrong
yeah, I
with
don't
it.
see nothing wrong with it. I don't have to talk to you about everything. That's why I think in marriages and relationships, I think people lose themselves because they cut off everything outside of the marriage, everything outside of the outside of the relationship. Like I'm still a person that's that outside of you, outside of this union that we have together. I'm still a person.
So no,
Right.
so you thinking? No, I'm not saying cut your friend off and don't tell your friend
No,
nothing.
I'm not. I'm just using that as like people do that in
Oh
relationships.
yeah, okay, yeah, for sure.
Like
That's
they
not a
they
no.
just think that I just need my wife. I just need my husband. Oh, if I can't talk to my husband, I need to talk to my like you got other people that's in your circle that
Oh,
can
for
give
sure.
you an opinion and give you an outlook on things. Like
Mhm.
it don't always have to. For me, it don't always have to be based solely on what your partner says.
No, yeah.
Like,
I think it's you absolutely right. It's very important to have. I think friends are very important,
that's why I said friends to me
right?
is very
So
important.
I don't want the audience to think that I don't think that the friends like I agree with you. Like friends are very important. I just believe that when you dealing with somebody and you with them that's the first person you go to for advice, opinion, because you know what I'm saying, and then your friends come second. That's just how I look at it. That's just me. I don't know. You know, you said you different.
Yeah, I don't think I like I said, I don't look at the way that you operate as anything wrong with that. Um it just that for me, I just it really don't matter to me like where I'm getting whatever I need at that moment, where I'm getting it from. If I'm getting it from my friend or if I'm getting it from my partner, you feel me? Like if I'm able to confide in you and get what I need from you, it doesn't matter to me where it comes from.
I feel you.
Like
I feel you. I'm just
just like
excited.
I told you before, like my friendships hold a lot of weight.
Mhm.
Like if I call you my friend,
Right.
like you are my friend.
Right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
how I
Like
am.
like
Right.
so it's like I come to you to to confide in you the same way that I can come to my wife or to confide in her. You know what I'm saying? Like so it's like it's on a really thin level with like friend and wife. You know what I'm saying? Like 'cause that's just me. Like
What you
my-
mean thin level?
like
that
the
damn near look
respect
equal.
like no like the respect level that I have for my friends and the respect level that I have for my partner is not that far. It's not that shy. Like I'm gonna hold my friends on a pedestal the same way I'm gonna hold my partner on a pedestal because I don't use the word friend.
Yeah.
You feel me? Lightly at all.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah,
Or, like
I don't,
at all.
Yeah, I don't
like
disagree
you feel
with you
me?
with that. I think
Like
the respect level could definitely be the same. Yeah, because it's respect. Everybody. If I don't, I don't let anybody in my life as it
yeah,
is.
like for me, like so it's just like
So yeah, I can agree with that. I just can't wait. You getting married? You feel
I
like
mean,
you want to?
yeah, I want to get married. I honestly don't think it's in the cards for me to get married until I'm older.
What you mean? 50s,
Mhm.
60s, shit like that?
Yeah.
Why? Because of you? You think you still want?
No, I
you're
just
moving?
think that's just how it's gonna be.
Why you feel like that, son?
Like, cause I put
You
everything.
a great person. You.
I am a very
yeah.
great person, but I put a lot of things before love.
Like what? Business?
Yeah, success.
You feel like you want to be established and
Mhm.
then go into.
Yeah.
You don't want nobody to feel like they gotta go through the ranks with you. You
Man,
want to.
I wouldn't mind it, but success is on a much higher scale than finding love for me.
It might get harder for you to find love
It
once you
might,
reach
but I'm
success
willing to
because
take that
now
chance.
you gotta
Cause success
figure
for
out
me,
who really for you and.
it do. Now I battle back and forth with that all the time. But success for me goes way past a luxury car for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Success for me is taking care of my entire family.
Right.
You feel me? Like so, I would sacrifice my love and my happiness to find love to take care of my family and put my family in a better position to put create generational wealth for my family. You feel me? And then I tried to turn that switch off so many times, but it just doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for me.
I don't think you're not shying away from it now, though, right?
No, I'm never shying
Like, if it
away
happens,
from
it
love.
happens.
Yeah, I'm never.
Because you might find somebody that can help you reach that level.
Yeah, I absolutely agree.
You know what I mean?
But am I going out to look for somebody to date before I go to the business meeting? Definitely not.
They say you always find it when you ain't looking
You
for
feel
it.
me? Definitely not. Like, so it's just like I care. I feel like I'm in a place of wanting love and wanting to experience it. But at the same time, wanting to obtain something that's mine, that I own, is very important to me as well.
Yeah, and you want to see it grow. You want to see it proud. You want to see it.
I think that
like,
a
further,
relationship
yeah.
is a job.
It is.
It's a job. And sometimes when I really sit back and think about it, it's like, do I want to sacrifice the work that I'm putting in right now to build my business, to be able to build financial wealth and break generational curses? Do I want to put that aside to be able to put the work in that's needed for a relationship? And it's just like, it makes me chuckle. It's just like, no.
No, that's true. It's very hard.
Right.
Nothing about being in a relationship and trying to be a parent, right? Because you're a dog owner, so
Right.
that's like being a parent, right? At the same time,
I think it's worse
being a business
because
owner.
It's
So-
worse.
it's
Being
worse.
a dog parent is worse because your child grows intellectually.
Right.
My dog is in the same state she's been since I bought her. Like, you feel me? Nothing changes. But
Yeah.
but
It's
yeah.
very hard and I'm doing it now, so I can speak on experience. Trying to get multiple businesses to be successful and juggling multiple jobs and being a full-time father, it's exhausting. And then being a husband first, it's very exhausting.
Yeah.
It's very exhausting, and so I get it.
And I think I have become accustomed to being single. And when I start to do relationship stuff with people that I'm indulging with, I realize that I like to be single.
No, yeah, it's a lot, and I hear a lot of single people say that because a lot of single people enjoy their space
I
because
do.
they grew so much to be in love with themselves that they enjoy their space, and it's so hard for them to get back into the dating field because they feel like they're being invaded.
I feel like I'm being invaded. I feel like I'm being invaded.
You know?
And I feel like I be feeling like they want too much of me. Like, I want to go home.
And you want them to go home,
Yeah.
not with you.
Not with me.
Like go.
Like,
Some people have relationships that live separate.
no, yeah, I know.
You think
But,
that's something you would?
no, I don't think that's something that I would want. I just don't think that. I think that I want a relationship when I'm lonely. But when I'm no longer lonely, I don't want a relationship.
That's tough.
Like,
That's tough.
it really is.
Because
Like,
that could be toxic.
it really is. And I think maybe being an Aquarius, I think that we like our own space.
I love my own space.
I think that people think like when we go ghost, it's like, oh, we don't deal with them anymore. We got an issue with them, and it's nothing like that. And it's like being in a relationship, you have to give someone an excuse why you're going ghost. Like, you feel me? Like, you just can't pick up and just dip when you're in a relationship because and like my dip is like, I'm not calling, I'm not talking to nobody, but nothing's wrong. Like, we're good.
We good.
We
No,
good.
I
Like,
think-
you feel me? Like,
all right, so we on point. 'Cause
I just need
that's
to.
just what it is.
Yeah, I just need to go. Like, and it's just like when you're in a relationship, you can't just do that to people. Like, you have to give them something. Like,
Yeah.
and it's like for me, I don't be wanting to do that. It's a lot of stuff that like we just talking about. Like you said, you want to talk to your wife before. It's a lot of stuff that I realize I don't want to do. That's like relationship requirements. Like I don't want to do these things.
I don't think that's all right. It can be a requirement, but you grow to be like that because you realize how important this person is to you in your life.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what it really is. So I don't think it's like a pride thing. I think it's just I proved how important I am to you, and you proved how important you are to me.
Mm-hmm.
That we only can help to think about each other first.
Right, I guess.
But at the same time, it is a requirement.
There's certain things I just don't want to do.
Like fuck, like I ain't. No, but it's funny that you say the ghost thing because I do it with my friends sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Do it with everybody.
Sometimes I don't want to be bothered, and I don't want to have to explain
Explain-
why I don't want to be bothered.
And why does
And
it
I expect
always,
you to understand me.
Why is it always we not good? Why they always go to we beefing or
Yeah, no, we ain't beefing.
like you did something to it? Like
Because if
nothing
I
is
didn't want to be
wrong.
with you or be around you, I would tell you. I have that personality.
I have that
I have no
personality.
problem with telling you
like
I'm cool off you. Or
yeah, like you feel me?
yeah, that's definitely, and that's crazy. I never that you just said that because that's true. I got moments, and of course with my wife, I can't just be like, "Fuck out of here."
Right.
But I'll just get in my zone where I go downstairs and I just want to watch a movie by myself. or
Right, like,
I
that's-
might hop on the game and
like that's and I feel like
I need a man cave.
yeah, I don't know what it is. Like I don't want to be bothered sometimes.
That's crazy.
Like at all. Like don't call me, don't
Yeah.
check up on me. Like none of that. Like and it's just like I need solitude.
Yeah, and if I'm not answering the phone or responding to text, and you see me on the gram, and I still send you the video short or whatever,
Mhm.
you know I'll be sending reels.
Right.
It don't mean call me.
Right.
Just laugh like I laughed.
Mhm.
I'm enjoying my personal time, but I want to share with you a little bit. That don't mean I'm ignoring you, but I can still see you something with it. Because guys be their feelings too.
Yeah.
Niggas
A
be
lot.
like, bro, you ain't see my missed call, bro. You sending me reels and shit. Bro, I'm chilling.
And like that's why I like
Like-
even like my friends. That's why I like my friendships is very important. Like you feel me? Because they know that.
Yeah, you gotta have that understanding.
Like you
Sure.
feel me? They know that. They know Nisha ain't calling Nisha call me when she ready to call me.
So it might be good that you're not in a relationship, twin. But you think that's something that might change for you? Like, or you think you
I'm
just
36, Mel.
that's what I'm saying. You might not get married, twin. You might not have this wedding. Cause I wanna be at your wedding, that joke gonna be fly. Cause I already know how you gonna carry it, but
I think-
it ain't gonna happen the way you carrying it though. Cause you have to compromise in a marriage.
No, I have no problem with compromising in a marriage. I just have a problem with compromising my career, my success, and what I want to be able to obtain right now. That's what it really is. That's why I said when I become established and I can sit down, I know that I'm going to settle. A lot of things about me is going to change because a lot of ways about me right now is because I'm stern because I'm focused.
You spoke before on one of our other episodes about not being told what to do.
Right, I have an issue with that.
You're gonna have an issue in marriage
Probably.
if
But
you
it's
ever
not-
get married.
But I am a different person in a relationship. I am very submissive. Very. Very soft.
Okay,
Mm.
did you say so?
Like for me, I am the boss at work and the wife at home. I know how to turn the switch off.
I mean, yeah. I mean, because I get told what to do, and I tell what to do.
Like so.
I think that go hand in hand with any relationship, though.
Mhm.
I feel like, especially because things can get, it's certain like situations that can be going on where it solely calls for me to handle at this moment. I don't need you to say nothing or do nothing, but you might jump out there and start trying to do that because that's just who you are. You're trying to protect me.
Mhm.
But I'll be like, look, just be quiet right now.
But that typically
Because
doesn't happen with me because I am the masculine in the relationship.
so you being masculine and submissive at the
Yeah,
same time.
At the same time, masculine when
Come on, give
necessary.
some that. 'Cause I gotta
Submissive
see.
when
I gotta see
necessary.
that in action. I can't wait for this. I
Mhm.
can't wait. I want to see you. I'm about to put a poll up there for Twin. We about to start you a dating show. We gonna get to the dating show because everybody talk this Love Island shit. I ain't never seen it. Is that a dating show?
I have no idea.
I heard some people. I get mixed reviews. I've been seeing it on Twitter. Some
So, you
people
know, I
love
don't
it, and
watch
then the people
TV.
that don't like it hate it. But I've been hearing about Love Island. It sounds like a dating show.
I don't watch
But we
TV.
gonna
I
put some
don't
shit
know.
together. We gonna put some shit together for you. Cause I need.
I'm not. Like I said, I'm not against it. I'm not against finding love. I'm not against somebody creep up on me and I just be like, damn, you know, I'm not fighting it. But I know that I'm focused on what I want to do. And whoever that comes into my life has to understand that.
Yeah, for sure.
But
For sure, for sure. I
Yes.
and I can attest for that. I see the focus. You know, we talk a lot, so
Mhm.
you know we them friends. You my friend, so we talk. You know what I mean? Because I don't talk to a lot of people like
Right,
that.
we was
But
on the phone earlier. I just pulled the phone back earlier. I'm like, we on the phone again. How we always end up on the
John,
phone
what we
over
doing?
an hour?
Yeah, for nothing.
Like for nothing. Like I'm just calling you just probably ask you a question. One question about something, and we on the phone for 3 hours.
Yeah,
Like,
this is what it is. But I can attest, you definitely are focused, and I love that for you.
thank you, Tom.
But it's everything going to take off. I just don't want it to take off and then now
I'm not-
somebody trying to come in.
I've had this conversation with my sister many times.
You know what I
Like,
mean? Because they
You know,
gonna,
I rather
motherfuckers
find
is users and
I
opportunists.
I know.
You know what I mean?
And you gotta decipher who's really there for you or who's there for the money and
Right.
so
I just don't want you to be old and loveless. You out here lusting around at 55.
probably be. Listen, I'll probably be. Young Bucks.
You're all young bucks.
All Young Bucks. Whole roster. I'm 50, whole roster 28, 25.
They gonna drive you the fuck crazy. They all gonna have friends.
Yeah, we just having a good time. Yeah, listen, sugar daddy.
No, but I only brought up marriage though because
I would love to get married. It's definitely on the bucket list. Have a way that I want to propose already. Have the way that I want my wedding laid out. You feel me?
suppose you get married and your wife don't have friends, male friends. She come to you one day like, it's this guy I just met. Very nice guy. Strictly platonic. How you gonna feel about that? Y'all been married 4 years already. She don't really had no. She got a bunch of male cousins.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she's probably cool with like her sister's husband, and she got grandfather's uncle, her dad, stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guys she know from around the way, but they're not friends. She come to you out of nowhere 4 years later, like, it's this guy. Oh, I met him. We cool. We friends.
Mm-hmm.
You okay with how you taking that? You think that it's possible to meet friends in a relationship of the opposite sex while
Of
you
course.
already
Of
you
course.
okay with that?
I'm gonna give her enough rope until she turns herself into a cowboy.
Say that again, Twin.
I'm gonna give her enough rope until she turns herself into a cowboy.
What's the analogy on that? What you mean by that?
If she's mine, she's mine, twin. If she's not, then she's not.
Okay. And so then that friendship turns into, we best friends.
I'm gonna trust her until she give me a reason not to.
So you ain't gonna be like, well, you never had friends before coming
No.
into this relationship.
She's a grown lady.
No, I'm just saying because are you at the space right now where you feel like you could meet new friends that could be close
Of
to you?
course.
That could be close to you?
Yeah,
Like
I think you can meet friends until you die.
Okay. But are you looking to meet new friends?
I'm not looking to meet new friends, but
But
I'm
it
not
just happened.
yeah, I'm not shutting people down. Just my friend door is closed. Not today. No more friends here. Like, no, I'm not. Meet people. I'm engaging. I am networking. I am meeting people on a daily. I'm starting businesses. You know, I'm opening the doors for new people to come into my life. So I'm not gonna just be, oh no, I don't need no more, no, I don't need no friends. Like, no, I'm open to having new friends. Not all actively out here on the website and Instagram trying to hang out with people just to hang out with people.
Right.
No, but I'm open to new friends.
And you cool with the like her having these conversations on the phone for 2 hours?
Like I said, twin,
You know how we on the phone 3 hours?
I'm gonna trust her until she give me a reason not
So
to.
that's the moral of it.
That's just it.
Everybody don't have that will that you
You
have.
feel me? Like
You know what I'm saying?
you gonna hang yourself. But I'm not about to be running around searching, looking through your phone. Oh, this nigga, that's I'm comfortable with myself.
Going through a phone is probably the worst thing you could do.
Like I'm comfortable with myself. Like it's just if you're mine, you're gonna be mine. Whatever's meant for me, God's gonna make sure it's meant for me, and I ain't gonna never miss that.
Right.
And that's it. Everything in life.
Yeah. I think that's how I feel about it.
And that's why I'm so comfortable with. Like, you feel me? Like I said, it's never wrong with you wanting your wife to call you first. That's nothing wrong. I just don't care.
You don't care?
No, that doesn't matter. That don't matter to me.
Yeah. I mean, I feel you. That's because
Long as the issue is rectified, that's what matters. Long as you okay, you happy, the household is good, everything is good. I don't care who took care of the problem.
we're going to spin the block on this, though.
Mhm.
When the day you get married, and we're going to let a couple years go by, we're going to spin the block on this conversation.
Right.
Because I could almost guarantee that your perspective will change on it, because when you get married, you'll understand the level of value that you're gonna have that person on.
No,
Because you said you haven't even really properly experienced love back.
Right.
So when you get married, you're gonna marry that person you're gonna marry them because you're gonna get that. That's gonna make your value for them go through the fucking roof. And your expectations and everything's gonna change for you.
That on the level of things that I give a fuck about is not here for
Because
me.
you ain't reached it yet.
Like it's just not here for me.
Like a man who is there and feel like how I feel is dealing with a woman who has did what she was supposed to do. That's why that person, whoever voids it, men or women, like whoever your partner is filling those voids that has been there. And he putting you at a different level of comfort and understanding. So that's why I was saying earlier, like you're gonna want to call her first. Because that person has it
in a relationship where a lot of times, I was called first. Even like dealing with like, so it's just like even having someone in my life now that
you got somebody in your life now. Come on, twin. Don't front for our audience now.
I'm not saying
you speaking hypothetically.
I'm not dealing with sponsor. Just saying having someone in my life now that values my opinion, that values, that calls me, to do things and stuff like that. I'm not holding that title. Like if she don't call me, or if she called me and say, "Oh, I such and such got done," I'm not about to be on no. Why you ain't call me?
Because it ain't your wife.
Like I don't care, Mel.
It ain't your wife yet.
Like
you will care.
Like even being in a relationship, I don't care. That doesn't hold weight for me. Like my objective is to get the job done. There's a lot of ways to get to 10. You got 5 and 5, 6 and 4, 8 and 2. It doesn't matter to me. Like you calling me with the issue that the refrigerator is broke, and you telling me I'm at a point. I'm dead serious. Like
The
I'm
refrigerator.
I'm one of them type people, like even being in a lesbian relationship. You got the money from the nigga to pay for the relation to pay for the refrigerator.
Huh?
Thanks, babe.
Hold up.
I don't care.
What happened? What did you just say?
Like even like you were saying, like being in a lesbian relationship,
Uh-huh.
right? And my girl called me and be like, the refrigerator broke. I got the money from such such. He gave me the money to fix it. Oh, he did? Cool. I don't care.
Who is such and such?
It could be a nigga that she used to mess with. I don't care.
Oh no.
Like,
It's because you ain't married.
like you feel
Ain't
me?
no
Like,
way you cool with her calling the ex.
no, I didn't say
For the pay-
I didn't say she called him.
How else she gonna get this fucking job?
Like it could be a nigga like
Oh, a text?
he bought a refrigerator or he bought something for the house. Like you feel me? Like I don't. It just don't. I don't be caring about you.
No,
like
no.
that,
You
bro.
talking in circles, twin. You just said you okay with your girl calling.
Receiving? No, I never said call.
How she
I
gonna
said
get it, twin?
receiving.
How she gonna receive
Receiving.
it? She got a text or call
Receiving. You feel
or
me?
meet in person. How else is she gonna receive it? The money to get.
Yeah, I didn't say that I'm not cool with her picking the money or receiving the money. I just said he just receiving money, receiving
A nigga
give
she
her-
used to deal with.
niggas she used to do. I don't care.
She either got to call him, she got to text
it's
him,
all
or
about the
see him
level
in
of-
person.
Yeah, it's all about the level of respect. But I mean, all about.
Where's the
I mean, not
respect?
respect. It's all about the level of trust.
Understand what I'm
You know
saying
what I
to
mean?
you? You said she called you. So you okay with the refrigerator breaking down? She's completely not even telling you.
Let's just say let's just use this for a better understanding because you're not understanding.
I ain't, no, because I ain't gonna let that
I
go.
could be the refrigerator could be broke, right? I probably don't even know that the refrigerator broke, but she just went to go pick up a part from the refrigerator from Home Depot, or she's going to go buy a new refrigerator at Home Depot. She run into a nigga that she used to deal with. There, he buys the whole refrigerator. I don't care.
You're tripping.
I don't care
That nigga ain't no nigga gonna buy no refrigerator for my house.
because me personally, when I'm committed, I'm committed. You could buy this refrigerator. You're not gonna get nothing from me. You won't even get a text. You won't even get a text. Thank you after I leave here. After I say thank you for buying here, you won't even get a text at home. No, I really appreciate you, but you won't even get that.
Yeah, for sure. You better not.
Like,
So you,
but I'm gonna take this refrigerator.
and is you cool? So
Mhm.
all right. So she go through all that. She get the money from the nigga. They run it. So you said she go get a part. She see the nigga at Home Depot. He end up buying the whole joint from Lowe's or something.
Mm-hmm.
Do she gotta tell you that all this happened, or as long as the refrigerator there, you don't even care how it got there?
I don't.
Do you want to know what happened?
If
at Lowe's?
if my level of trust for her, and we in a relationship, then my level of trust for her is there. Don't care.
No, you bold, twin.
Don't care.
You bold. Yeah, me, because I needs to know.
Don't matter to me
If- 'cause
because
first-
I know that if my level, like I said, if I'm in a relationship with her, my level of trust for her is there. I know that it's not going past nowhere for him. It's
It
not
ain't
going
gotta go
nowhere.
past that.
Don't care.
Ain't no. See, that's the thing. I
Mm-hmm.
think that's the difference between men and women then, because it might be pride. Ain't no man buying my wife no refrigerator.
Yeah, that's pride. This refrigerator $6,000. You rather take the $6,000 out of your bank account to pay for the refrigerator than let this nigga
I
pay
don't give
for
a
it.
fuck how much the
That's
refrigerator
pride.
costs.
Don't care. Don't
we
wanna
don't
pay
need
for-
a $6,000.
Don't want to pay for $6,000 for the refrigerator. Or he paid for
We
it.
don't need that.
Baby, bring that refrigerator on there. Don't scratch the side of the refrigerator. Don't scratch
Ain't no
it, baby.
way.
Come on, come on,
But
baby,
see,
push it in.
That's because you're not married, twin. That's what we gotta leave it there. You're not married, so we gotta leave it there because
Maybe it is. I can't speak on
if
it
the
because
refrigerator,
I'm not married
if
or I've
my
never been
refrigerator
married.
break down, she's calling me. Something wrong with the refrigerator. Now we gonna figure it out. If I don't know anything about refrigerators, we gonna figure this out together. Let's start. All right, what we gonna do? We gonna either try to get it fixed or we gonna go purchase a new one. And it's either I'm gonna purchase it myself or we gonna purchase it together. But by any means, ain't no nigga get ready to buy this refrigerator.
I
You're
don't give a
tripping.
fuck. As long as I ain't gotta buy it.
That's the whole thing about it. We gonna take all this shit out the.
You know what you're talking about? As long as I ain't gotta buy it. Like
crazy.
you talking
That's-
about? Like
I don't think nothing.
nigga spent $6,000 and he won't even get a whisper from my wife. Buy that refrigerator. Like, You can't even get a high from
It ain't
her
about that. It
the
ain't-
next day
but
when
it
she
ain't
walk
that-
out the
see,
house.
but see, that's the thing.
She had to go get another part from Home Depot. You were still in there, and you like, damn, the refrigerator fit. This bitch walked right past you. Like you ain't just $6,000 to the refrigerator.
But see,
like,
now,
like-
so now what you saying, right,
like,
is now what you saying is why I think that men having pride is okay sometimes. Like for a lot of times, pride can be the downfall for men. Just like I think emotions is a downfall for most women.
mhm.
Right. So having pride as a man is something that is instilled in us. It's just what we do, is what we are. Because my wife go to Home Depot or Lowe's to get a refrigerator or get it fixed, and she run into somebody she used to deal with or somebody that may know me, but just like my wife, but we not friends. He might like my wife, and he buy her this refrigerator knowing she's married to me,
the hell is
knowing how long we've been together, right? The pride comes in because now this man has something over my head as another man.
Yeah,
My
that's
wife
right.
is not taking it no type of way. She not giving you no play at all. She don't give a fuck about you. You just did a favor for us because you just wasted your money.
Mhm.
But as men, you bought a refrigerator for my wife.
Yeah,
And
that's
you
a
bought a
pride.
refrigerator for my household.
That's a pride
That's like
thing.
having one up on me because my wife not gonna put me in a position to allow a nigga to do that to even embarrass me. That's an embarrassment as a man.
That's a pride thing.
It is a pride thing,
Yeah,
but that's just what it is as
yeah,
men
yeah, that's
because
just a pride thing. Like,
that's making it look as if I don't have the money to buy a
Hey, no,
refrigerator.
you made all that up in your head.
No, that's real. That's
but
a
you
real
made
thing.
all that up in your head.
Yeah,
you
but
feel me?
these are real things though.
Yeah, but I'm saying y'all. That's
Because-
the issue. Y'all
'cause
make
now
all this stuff in your head.
I run into
ain't
the
got the
nigga.
money for it. I ain't had the means to do it. All that comes from your mind. Nobody ever said that.
That's how men
Nobody.
think.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That you just made
But
all
then
that
if
up in
we
your
run into
mind.
each other, he gonna bring that up.
All right.
Nigga, I bought your wife that
Okay. Thank you.
you know what I'm saying? Now things gonna
Kept the
escalate.
money right, and I'll pull a whack of money out. Thank you. Kept all this in my pocket. Appreciate it. Like, you feel me?
No, it's that's part of the pride that I be understanding.
Yeah, I mean that's a man and a female thing because
Yeah.
it could be the same thing, and I run into another lesbian. You feel me? That said that they done did something for my wife. Yeah, because I had to I bought the refrigerator from the crib. Oh, appreciate you, thank you. Was able to keep the money right in my account. You know what I'm saying? Was you able to get a sold out that refrigerator? You pulled something out that refrigerator yet? You don't even know where the refrigerator placed that in the house. Look at that.
I feel you.
Like,
I just don't. I just can't. I just don't. Can't nobody talk to me spicy.
no, they can't because I
feel
talk
me?
spicier.
You can't nobody ever tell me no shit like that. Like, cause I carry it.
Yeah,
So
like
you ain't gonna ever tell me you top in my carry. Like I'm top carrier in my household. So you ain't gonna be in position to tell, and my wife ain't gonna put me in a position to let a nigga say he carry in any capacity over me.
And then as soon as the lesbian come and say, "Oh, y'all better right," my wife better be right there and be like, "Yep, you did buy the refrigerator. You just stupid ass." like, you know what I mean? Like, and we in good, and we in the market right now to fill up that refrigerator.
That joke got
You just-
Bluetooth and all that.
Like, yeah, you stupid ass. Like,
No, that's good though. So all in all, right? I think this was a good episode. So all in all, what's your rebuttal on
my rebuttal on
Friendships.
just having friendships, same, opposite sex friendships while you're in a relationship. For me personally, it's not something that I care about. It's not something that bothers me. It's not something that I really had to experience yet to even, give a good insight on. Yeah, I just think that it really stems from understanding where the relationship generates from. Like I told you, I really do think it's possible to have, a friend of the opposite sex while you're in a relationship. Is if that person is mature and respectful of your situation, and they don't have like any type of intimate interest in you. This is genuine relationships can really form from just common things and likes and interests and things like that. Um, yeah, like so, and I honestly think that me and you would still be friends on the level that we're on if I wasn't a lesbian.
Absolutely.
You feel me? Like, so it's just like a lot of people think, oh no, they able to be friends because she gay.
Nah,
Like, no, that's
absolutely not.
Like, that's not like you feel me. That's not that. It's just able to have a level of respect for your union. Like that. That's where it really starts from. You feel me? And not only having a level of respect for your union, wanting it to succeed. You feel me? Like you feel me? Like wanting to succeed, wanting to see another man be able to raise a family in this, in the household, being able to, see a marriage blossom. Like that's something that I cherish and I want to see. Um, yeah, but I don't think it's nothing wrong with it as long as everything is respected.
That's pretty much how I feel about it. I think long as it's just important about understanding your partner, understand who you dealing with, um, having that level of trust and honesty with each other, all play a role. And like you said, it's not an issue.
Because it's
Even
like this. I'm gonna just use this for an example real fast. I just thought about it. Cause you gotta have that. The friend has to have that level of respect, right?
Mhm.
And the respect for the union, like I just said, because what if your friend might have a level of a time period of vulnerability? Feel me? Like what if they might be arguing with their wife or something like that, and they come to confide in you, and they vulnerable in that time, and they try to make a pass. If you're not strong and you're not respectful of their union and respectful of your relationship, you might fold. You know what I'm saying? You might have to be like, no, no, we're not doing this. Like, what you doing?
a lot of people give in to that
You know,
too.
you feel me? Like, we're not doing it. Sit your ass down. Fuck is you doing? Like, you feel me? Drink that fucking juice or something like that so we can talk about what the fuck is you doing.
Yeah, you acting crazy.
Like, you acting crazy. Like, you feel me? Like, you'll have somebody who will cave into
Yeah.
that situation and they wind up having sex with, you feel me, with their friend.
Mhm.
Like, but when you respect not only your friend, you respect their partner. That's where it comes. You feel me? That's just like, no, I respect your union before anything. Like, before this friendship, I respect your union. Like, so it's like it'll never be a time of, any of my friends being able to be vulnerable with me, or they feel like, or they might be too tipsy one night or something like that. You feel me? Like no, man, my best friends stayed in the same hotel together. You feel me?
It
Like,
ain't nothing.
it ain't nothing. I
Yeah.
respect his union. I respect, what he got going on. Like, like no, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All in all, for me, is just let's learn to just trust each other as adults
Mm-hmm.
and allow people as adults to handle these situations that come about. And I think a friendship that comes about, if you feel like it's somebody that can really be a friend,
Mm.
I trust you to be adult about it and let that person know what the borders are. Let them know what the boundaries are, even if he already not even approaching it like that. Be like, listen, we definitely could be friends. I don't see an issue with that, but we not gonna do this. We not gonna do that.
Right.
I would trust, you just trust your partner to be that adult.
I do have a question though, before we end this. Do you think that it's possible to have a like a true friendship with someone that you're attracted to?
A true friendship with somebody that you're attracted to.
Mm-hmm.
Attracted to how? There's different attractions.
Like you
Like a physical attraction,
it'd be a physical attraction,
or like you feel like because you could be attracted to somebody that just
physical
talk to.
attraction. Yeah, because I don't want to get too deep and be like, "Oh, you emotionally attracted," because
you can with that
that's a bit deep. Like,
because that could get tricky.
Yeah.
Being even physically attracted, like you said, like them, that could be tricky. But again, you still gotta let that adult be that adult because
Give them that rope again. See if they're gonna turn themselves to a cowboy.
because like it ain't like I feel like I'm a handsome friend.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So this like I don't know if any of my female friends were attracted to me, but I get compliments.
Right.
You get me?
But it's just like it'd be weird though because you are handsome,
Thank you.
but it's not like I can't. It's like seeing my brother handsome.
Right.
You feel me? Like it's not like oh handsome, like oh yeah he handsome. I'm
Yeah,
trying
like,
to see
he
his
bust me
pack,
down or
you know
something.
what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, like-
like it's not that. Like it's like on some like we so much friends that if your sweatpants was too tight, I'll be like on some shit like the same thing that I'll do with my brother. Like Mel,
Like, what the fuck is you doing?
what the
Yeah.
fuck is you doing? You gotta
Yeah,
fix
I get that
yourself,
vibe from
bro.
you all the
Like
time.
you feel me? Like you feel me? Like
Yeah.
like so it's just like I can appreciate your weight loss. I can be like your fit.
Right.
You
Well,
feel me?
'cause
I
we
can
compliment
like,
each
you feel
other
me
all
like
the
that.
time.
So, but it's like it's never going past there in my mind.
Right. Exactly.
Like,
So that's a good question. I think if you dealing with somebody, you have to allow them to handle that for them
yeah.
and trust where you stand at.
Because like I said, if they're yours, they're yours. If they're not, it's going to go another way.
That's crazy to be in a relationship for 15 years and then a friend come up and say swizzle
They was never yours.
for 15 years.
It was never yours. For 15 years, they was looking. They was
What'd he say?
looking. They
That'd be
was looking
crazy.
for something.
That's when niggas go crazy though. Cause
Yeah.
there's women that'll leave a nigga for nigga go crazy, lose his mind.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody think he got slipped something. Cause he didn't put 15 years into all the providing and pride shit we've been talking about for a new nigga to just come in and be this good friend. The whole time he might have had a motive.
Right. That's what I said. You can't because what are you going to do?
So that makes you think, what did you
gonna
didn't do
be?
to allow her that to happen for her?
What are you gonna be like this overseer, in her life? You feel me? Like that's what trust comes in at. It's just like if she's yours, then she's not gonna allow anybody to.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
She's not gonna let anybody overstep them boundaries.
Yeah.
But if she's not, and she's lacking something in the relationship, and she's still looking for something outside of the relationship, it's gonna be easy for a nigga to crack her.
Yeah.
She's not yours.
Yeah.
Right. Because when she's yours, when you're someone else's, you don't see nobody else.
For sure.
You know what I mean? You don't
For sure.
see nobody else. I don't care how good this nigga come in here looking, how fat this ass that come in here looking. I like my ass at home.
Yeah, real
Like,
shit.
you feel me?
No,
Like,
real shit.
you don't see nobody else.
That's why. So it's like you gotta trust what you put into your relationship for you to be able to stand on. Like, I think I'm in a position where I'm valued enough that she won't or he won't take it there.
Right.
She can be out in the public around whoever, but I know where I stand and how I carry it. That I'm comfortable with whatever she doing out there. I
Right.
know that it's safe here.
Because you gotta understand that anybody gonna try your wife.
For sure.
It's up to your wife. Like you said, how you gonna react.
Mm-hmm.
The best friend gonna try her. The man at work gonna try her. The guy she buy from the coffee shop gonna try her. Everybody is going to try her.
Yeah.
It's up to how she going to react if she's yours or not.
Mm-hmm.
So you should never. I feel like in my spot, I'm not insecure on no level. And it's like, all right, if you say that you mine, this is gonna fit in the sea.
Yeah, that's the test.
We finna
That's one of the
see.
tests right
That's
there.
I'm gonna give you enough rope until you turn yourself to a cowboy, or we gonna see. Like,
So before we start our show for you, right? Because we started the show. We're gonna end it with this, right? When you first deal with somebody, do you give 100% trust, and then what they do is what trickles it down at it, or they have to build up their trust?
that was actually part of my healing journey. I used to trust everybody until they gave me a reason not to.
Okay.
Until I was broken from that same logic. Now you gotta do some tricks to make me trust you, boy.
I got a quarter, yo. I gotta.
Like, you feel me? You
Gotta
gotta
come
do
in
some.
and-
You gotta I don't trust nobody. Everybody's bound to do everything. You feel me? Everybody's bound to fuck my brother, fuck my sister. Everybody's bound to fuck my uncles. You feel me? Everybody have potential to do all of that until you show me that you won't.
Pay attention, y'all.
My trust issues is whoa through the roof. You feel me?
Is
Don't
that
trust
bad?
nobody. I think everybody's out to get me in
No,
a relationship.
In a relationship?
Yeah, in a relationship, everybody want to use me because that's all I experience.
That's what I was saying. It's gonna be hard for you if you wait for the success and you feel like that.
Everybody, that's
You
all,
gonna
all
go
I
crazy.
That's all I experience. I can only go off my experience. All I experience. I haven't had a good relationship ever. Like I said, outside of my siblings and my parents, I don't even know what love feels like.
That's what I'm saying. So you telling me you want to be successful and then think about settling for the love is crazy.
It can be
You
a
gonna go
trauma. It
crazy.
can be a trauma response. It can be me running from, love and relationships because I don't trust, because I've been so mistreated in relationships that I just want to focus on, what I can do to make myself feel good. It could be a trauma response. I'm not against, that. But I have experienced very bad relationships, manipulated, misused, abused, threatened, feeling worthless, like all of the things you think of. I have experienced. That's all I have experienced in a relationship. Never experienced anything good.
We're gonna get to the bottom of that shit soon. We're gonna figure this shit out. We're gonna find you.
I think I was a gigolo in like my past life.
What?
Like that's what I think. In my mind, that's what I tell myself. Like you was like the most horrible pimp. Like you had it there. Like in this life, you was like, I want to wear the shoes on the up. I want to be on the opposite foot. I want to feel like what it feel like. I had to been the most horrible.
So you think this is karma?
It gotta be. It gotta be. It gotta be karma. Like it gotta be, bro.
Yo.
Like, cause I'm so past what I used to be with like just overexerting myself, thinking that that's kindness, being a people pleaser. I'm none of that anymore, and it's like I'm still single. like so.
This shit is crazy.
No, but the good thing is that I still believe in love.
Good.
You feel me?
Love is good.
I still believe in love. I still believe there's someone out there for me.
I like that for you.
Yeah,
I'm
so-
glad you still got that piece of you.
Yeah, I still believe in love. Well,
So that was it, man. It was a great episode, twin.
yeah.
I feel like we always make it do what it do. So it was a pleasure.
Always. It's your girl Niche,
It's your boy Mel Love.
and this is Relationships Podcast.
Oh, you know you my new boo. I got you driven a Christian Dior. Whatever you want, got a world to show.